Alrighty boys, welcome back to another video, and today we have some Q&A action for you guys. Tons of questions. You guys left 96 comments. 96 comments. It's going to be impossible for me to cover every single question. If I skip yours, I'm sorry, but there is a couple duplicates. Like a lot of you guys, as I expected, a lot of people asked, when are you going to show your face? When are you going to do face cam videos, face reveal, this and that? Then I had a couple football related questions that could be counted as duplicates as well. Tons of Liga MX questions or Liga MX questions that I'm not going to answer in this Q&A session. I'm going to actually make a separate video on my Liga MX channel. So Christmas break is coming up, so I'm going to be coming active on that channel once again. So if you're not subscribed, then I invite you over there to check it out, and you decide if you want to subscribe or not. But the Liga MX questions will go on the channel in the description down below, the Liga MX channel, because not every one of my viewers follows that league, the Mexican league. So anyways, let's get started. Let's stop wasting time. We're a minute and a couple of seconds in, so let's get to the first question. The first question comes from Live Gaming Network, and they ask, who inspired you to make YouTube videos? Well, as good as that question is, it's kind of embarrassing that I don't have a concrete answer for you. Let me explain. Concrete meaning like I don't have this one person or this one channel that I saw and I said, yes man, I'm gonna start making YouTube videos because of this. It's a combination of things for various reasons. I was fresh out of high school. This was a long time ago, man. This was in 2010, late in the Modern Warfare 2 cycle. I was in a relationship in high school as a senior, and then whatever, you graduate and you tend to go separate ways. She goes one way to college, you go to another town in college, and relationships tend to break up. That happened to me, and so you're as a kid, because I was a kid, man. You're 18 years old. I was a kid, and I was like, I kind of depressed. It's kind of funny. I'm like laughing at myself, and I'm smiling right now, but you're kind of depressed. So you're looking for something new to pick up, something to get your mind off of that, this and that. I had a lot of time in my hands at the time, and my friends and I were obsessed with Modern Warfare 2. I was going on YouTube and searching, how to get better at this game. I found, Woody's gamer tag, Wings of Redemption, T Martin, Next Gen Tactics with Guns for Hire, and Spider Bite before they split up. And I started watching them make videos, and then I said, well, I love this game too. And I thought that the community aspect they had, the people leaving comments, people with the same interests, loving Modern Warfare 2 as well. So I looked into how much it would cost to buy an HD PVR, because the Elgato didn't exist back then. This was in late 2010, like in October I think I started. So I started making Call of Duty videos. That's where my roots are. But it didn't go anywhere. I think I was like 2 years into my like YouTube career, whatever. I'm using air quotes here, and I think I had like 300 and something subscribers. It was till I started posting FIFA that my channel really started to gain some traction. I can't say my channel started to take off, because it's still small, very very small channel, 9K plus subs, but it's still considered very small. But till I started uploading FIFA and primarily the My Player series, the Dream Begins, the Santi videos, that's when people became interested in my series and in my content. And I till this day, man, I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, who inspired me? It's not one set person. I guess you can say Woody's gamer tag, T Martin, Next Gen Tactics, those early Call of Duty commentators. And I love the game, my friends love the game, so I just decided to go for it. But long answer, I know, but this kind of also ties into the next one. Reggie P123 asks, how long have you been doing YouTube for? And like you heard, I started late into Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. It was October, I think, I'm pretty sure, October of 2010. So if you look at the clock right, or at the date right now, it's 2014, so it's like 4 years, man. Which is crazy, because the first couple of years, like I said, I didn't gain anything, man. No one was really watching me. I was like 2 years in, like I said, and I had like 300 something subscribers. It wasn't until I started uploading FIFA that I got to, I think, 500 and then 1,000, and I still would upload Call of Duty here and there even when I had 1,000 subs. But eventually I just stopped playing the game altogether, as playing first-person shooters. I don't play any game right now other than FIFA. And that's not because I want to, but it's because, like, when I sit down to play a game, it's because I have a little bit of time between classes or between homework or this and that, and I usually record the Manager Mode series, the My Player. But yeah, I didn't even buy Call of Duty Ghost. I'm looking at Advanced Warfare, and it's looking really good. I'm thinking of picking it up, but we'll find out. But anyways, I'm answering these questions like I'm taking forever. Anyways, let's get to the next one. And the next question comes from Caden Cepeda, and he asks, What is your favorite TV show? Great question, man. Right now, I'm really, actually a couple of minutes ago, I finished watching the last episode of The Walking Dead. That's my favorite TV show right now. That's all I'm watching. And I've been a person that doesn't watch many TV shows. Like, I haven't even watched, I know it's gonna sound weird, but I haven't watched Breaking Bad. I've seen a couple of episodes because my friends were really into it. One friend in particular, so whenever I would be chilling with him, he would be watching the Breaking Bad, and I saw a couple episodes. I know what it's about. Unfortunately, someone spoiled the series for me. I know what happens, but yeah, my favorite TV show right now, The Walking Dead. I'm hooked on it. I've seen every single season, and right now I finished watching it a couple minutes ago. The Walking Dead, it's an incredible show. Alrighty, the next question comes from Ramiro Ibanez, and he asks, who is your favorite player and what are you studying? So I'll answer the favorite player thing. You know, I'm kind of different. Like, a lot of people will tell you, like, my favorite player is Messi, or my favorite player is Ronaldo, or James Rodriguez, or Luis Suarez, or, you know, huge players like that. And I'm kind of, I really appreciate those guys, and I love watching them play. But I kind of attach to other players that, like, bring something, because they're not the best players in the world. Like, let's say if I tell you Miguel Ayun, a lot of you guys won't know who he is. I know a ton of you guys will as well, because you guys follow the Liga MX. But yeah, Miguel Ayun, you know, this dude was a reject. You know, this guy, this is my favorite player currently, my favorite player of all time. I'd have to tell you it's probably Cuauhtémoc Blanco still, and you know, a lot of people might not even know who he is, but a lot of you guys will, and he's still active. He's like, what, 40 or something like that, 39 or something like that. He's freaking old, but he's still playing in the first division in the Liga MX, which is crazy. He's playing with Puebla. But my favorite player right now is Miguel Ayun, just because of how he persevered and how he just stuck with it and worked hard. And right now he's the starting left back of the Mexican national team, or left wing back of the Mexican national team, although he's coming off of an injury, so he's not going to play against the Netherlands. But he's my favorite player right now. You know, just the attitude, man. This dude has the perseverance, the mentality of just, you know, ignoring all the criticism. People didn't want him in the team in Club America, and he just pushed through it all, and he became one of the best wing backs or left backs in the continent of America. You know, he's one of the best in my opinion, if you have to ask me. So I would tell you it's him. What am I studying? I'm actually studying kind of like sports marketing. I have a major in marketing, and I'm double majoring, another major in sport, event, and tourism management. So if you combine them, it's kind of like sports marketing. I have a bunch of sports classes, and I used to be doing infrastructure assurance, which is kind of like cybersecurity. Early into that degree plan, I realized it wasn't what I wanted to do for a living. It wasn't what I wanted to study. So I love sports. Sports are like my life, man. Like, I wake up and I start consuming sports. You know, I listen to ESPN podcasts like Mike and Mike, and then I turn on the TV and I watch ESPN Deportes. All this stuff. So it's just, I realized that I wanted to do something in the field of sports, whether it be sports marketing, whether it be sport management, whether it be whatever, man. I just want to work with sports. It could be, you know, football, American football, soccer, how they know it here in America as, basketball. I'm not a big fan of baseball, but just sports, man. I really love sports. So I'm doing like sports marketing, and I'm almost done. I'm almost done with my degree, so that's pretty exciting. Adrian P asks a silly question. What is the best name for a giraffe? The best name for a giraffe? I'd have to say Neki. Neki, you know? They have long necks. I've seen giraffes fight. I've seen a video of it. Jesus, man. It's intense. It's pretty entertaining, though. I'm not gonna lie. But Neki would be my name for my giraffe. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, whatever you want to call him. He asks, Zlatan, thank you for this question. You put me on the spot, man. Will you do a face cam? And then Jose Medina replies, you can't say no to Zlatan. So I can't say no, Zlatan, which I'm not going to say no, because I'm not closing the door to that. And I'm being 100% honest with you. Not crossing fingers, not doing any of that stuff. Yeah, eventually, I'm sure I will, man. Eventually, you'll get to know who I am, not only like personally, but you know, face wise, you'll recognize who I am. I will show my face eventually. Why haven't I done it? I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it just has never happened. I don't have a concrete reason. Some of you guys might get mad at that, like, why haven't you made it happen? I don't know. First off, I don't feel comfortable in front of cameras. It's really weird. But even like in real life, this isn't only a YouTube thing. Like, I don't like don't take selfies ever. Like, honestly, I never do. You know, pictures, I'll take them if they ask. I don't want to be rude. If they say, hey, group picture, whatever, I'll take a picture. But you know, in general, I'm just not super comfortable in front of cameras, and I think that has that has a lot to do with why I haven't done a face cam video. You know, whether it be playing the manager mode series in front of a camera or a face reveal stuff. It just has never happened. But more and more people are asking for it. Victor Munoz, another question. He says, if you hit 20,000 subs, will you do a face cam? Oh man, you know, I'm not saying at 20,000 I'm gonna do it. It might be before that. It might be, I don't know, man. First, I want to get a good webcam. You know, I want to get a new computer. Because my laptop sucks, man. Like, I can't record gameplay and then record. Well, I don't have a webcam, so I would have to first buy a webcam. But, you know, first I want to get a good setup, man, and so I can, you know, start making the videos a lot better. That's really what I want. But a face cam, man, I'm telling you, eventually it's gonna happen, like, for sure. It doesn't, you know, 20,000 subs. I don't have to hit 20,000 subs to do a face cam. It might be before that. I'm not saying it's gonna be after that, because I think I'm gonna take a long time to get to 20K subs. Maybe I'm underestimating myself and the channel growth, but yeah, man, eventually, I promise you, eventually the face cam thing will happen. Alrighty, the next question comes from Ansh Gulati. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. They ask, where do you live in the USA, and how did you come to support America, Club America? So, some of you guys already know where I live, San Antonio in South Texas. That's actually where I live. Obviously in the United States. And how did I come to support America? I grew up watching their games, man. My mom actually grew up an America fan, and my dad grew up a Chivas fan, so they were rivals, you know. My dad was the type, I think I've said this story before, but you know, he wouldn't, you know, when I was a kid, my dad was kind of like, he wasn't pushing Chivas on me. He wasn't pushing the team on me. He was just gonna let me make my decision on whoever I wanted to go for. My mom, on the other hand, was like, you have to go for America, and she would sit me down with her to watch the games. I grew up watching Sage. I grew up watching, a little bit later, Cuauhtemoc Blanco and players like that in the 90s and stuff like that. So I grew up watching this team, and I fell in love with it. That's it, and that's the only team that I go for. You know, some people ask me, who do you go for in Spain? And it's like, I can't go for a team. I loved the Barcelona, the Pep Guardiola Barcelona, but I didn't go for them. You know, if they lost, I didn't lose any sleep. I didn't feel sad if they lost, and when America loses, it affects me. I feel sad. I'm pissed. You know, that's the only team that causes that for me. That in football or in soccer, whatever. In basketball, I go for the San Antonio Spurs. Obviously, I'm from San Antonio. In American football, in the NFL, I go for the Dallas Cowboys. Being from Texas, that's huge here. And they're actually decent. They're actually pretty good, actually, this season. So anyways, let's go on to the next question. And the next question is from Pedro Nunez. He asks, how old are you? So I'm actually 22 years old, man. Or 22 years young, some people would say. I don't know, man. It's like one of those things where, like, you feel you start seeing like freshmen in college, and it's like, damn, man, like I was there, and it feels like yesterday that I was that young. You know, my brother is already 18 years old, and you know, I remember when I was 18, like it was just yesterday, and it feels weird. It's starting to be a lot older than people. You know, you go to a party and you meet this like 18-year-old kid, and it's like, damn, man, like I used to be in your place not so long. It felt like not so long ago, but it's been 4 years. So yeah, I'm 22 years old. I start feeling old now, man. But I know I'm still young. But the time flies, man. Time flies, and you gotta appreciate life and do something with it. Whether it be, you know, go on adventures with your friends, or go to college, earn a degree, and make a lot of money, or I don't know what it is, but you gotta do something with your time, man. You can't lay around and do nothing. So. Yeah, 22 years old, 22 years young, however you want to see it. Anyways, guys, this is already a pretty damn long video. I tend to ramble with my answers, but at least I give you the detail and I speak my mind. I don't try to shorten myself and the answers, but we'll get to another one. I'm not sure how much support this video is going to get, but hopefully you guys actually learned something new that you didn't know about me, maybe. And if you did, then hey, it's mission accomplished. Anyways, part 2 will be up soon. I'm not exactly sure because I haven't recorded it yet, but I have to go to a eye doctor's appointment right now in like 30 minutes, so I need to take off. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Likes are greatly appreciated. Thank you guys once again, greatly appreciated for 9K subs, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, bros, and as always, take care. We're right here in the 36th minute. Jarvis with the ball. Jarvis sending in the cross. It's that easy. That easy. Ener Valencia like a beast. Easy. I mean, not even like a beast. I mean, it was an easy header. But